starting right now on ABC's This Week. Breaking news, ISIS strikes again. What the terror group is demanding now to spare the lives of hostages. Off and running, Republicans descending on Iowa.
Somebody like you really compete in Iowa?
Some key players making major moves. Why what's happening this weekend could shake up 2016. Complete coverage from the Hawkeye State. And Deflategate getting bigger.
I'm embarrassed to talk about the amount of time that I've put into this.
The surprising new steps the Patriots are taking now. Could this supersized scandal overshadow the Super Bowl? From ABC News, This Week with George Stephanopoulos begins now.
Good morning. You can see we have a lot of news to analyze on several different fronts this morning, and we begin with that latest atrocity from ISIS. One Japanese hostage dead. ISIS now demanding a prisoner swap to save the second, and at least one American hostage still being held. ABC's Brian Ross here with all the latest. Good morning, Brian.
Well, good morning, George. While the hostage being threatened is Japanese, the U.S. is very much involved in efforts to locate or free him, in part because of the close relationship with Japan, but also because at least one of the other hostages is a 26-year-old American woman.
For now, all efforts are focused on the Japanese television journalist, Kenji Goto. In the latest ISIS video, he was forced to hold a photo of what appears to be his beheaded cellmate and then read a plea for his own life, asking for a prisoner swap instead of the original $200 million ransom demand.
They are being fair. They no longer want money. So you don't need to worry about funding terrorists.
In Japan, Prime Minister Shinzo Abe called the video an outrageous and unforgivable act. And Goto's mother said her son sounded extremely nervous, and she added, "This is no time to be optimistic." The Japanese hostage video was substantially different than previous such videos, without the usual high production techniques and ISIS insignias, and no appearance of the masked executioner known as Jihadi John. But today, U.S. officials are using the video to look for clues that might help locate the hostages.
Any information that they can glean about where the perpetrators are, the terrorists are, they're working to find that information now.
The prisoner ISIS is demanding be freed, Sajida Rishawi, is a failed suicide bomber on death row in Jordan, who Islamist groups have tried and failed several times before to free. She was part of an attack on a Jordanian hotel 10 years ago that killed at least 60 people attending a wedding. Jordanian King Abdullah has repeatedly refused to exchange her for other prisoners, although he has put her execution on hold.
Counter-terror experts say it's highly unlikely that Jordan would make a deal with ISIS to free the al-Qaeda suicide bomber for either the Japanese journalist or the Jordanian pilot that ISIS has also captured, George.
Okay, Brian, thanks very much.